Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today it's July 15th, 2016. Today is a day President Jimmy Carter gave a speech July 15, 1979 about the malaise and the problems facing America. And it's also a day when a terrorist hit Paris again. I have a few words about that in Arabic for the Arabic people. For now, let me start with a letter in English, and then another one at the end in Arabic. It's about the Western democracy. I believe the cracks in the democracy of the Western world are getting bigger, simply because man is about to hurt himself with his toys of atomic and chemical weapons. That means God, fast and swift actions is required. For God to protect man from himself, the devil must be allowed to be ahead of God in the race over the future of mankind. Only God knows where the bumps on the road. He knows where are the holes, and He knows where the road ends and the dirt road begins. The Western democracy made the rights of the individuals as its cornerstone. It is the foundation of democracy. The Western democracy made oceans of emotions out of individual rights, leaving all individuals to swim deep in water without being able to get their heads above water to see further away. God allows the devil to beat him in the race. For the people in the Western world need to make their mistakes fast enough for God to intervene before it is too late. Some of the mistakes Western democracy are making or have made: first, allowing anyone and everyone to vote for the higher up leaders who will have no choice but to keep their distance away from all individuals or the individuals as long as the population continues to increase along with more demands and needs for all people. Second, more freedom can make legislating moralities illegal except when it's needed, keeping all people digging their own graves with their own hands. Western democracy does not believe in legislating morality except when it's needed. It is thereby unknowingly shooting itself in the foot, simply because legislating morality will become a must as the population increases, whether they like it or not. That means democracy will be forced to go back to history and believe in the rules of God with or without a visit from Him. Third, for any system not to believe in the right of belongings means They have to believe in the organs of the body as one organ. There is no difference between liver and heart and kidneys. They're all the same. But that's not the way God wanted it. The thrust of demanding equalities and justice is no different than a teenager falling in love for the first time. Injustice allows the devil to convince man he is right in whatever he believes in. The more people believe they are right, the closer to change they become. People may not know what slipped through their fingers in values and beliefs. And once the genie is out of the bottle, it'll be too late to do anything about it. Fourth, democracy in the Western world have opened up many battlegrounds for different special interest groups from all over the world. And that caused more damage to the system of democracy than we can see, or than those values that slipped out of the fingers have gone without us knowing about it. My advice to those who are standing guards on the gates of democracy in the United States to loosen up is to loosen up their grip on the system before it is too late for them. America made enough sacrifices to split the innocent ones from the guilty ones. The criminals will not find those innocent people on their side to back them up when God's judgment is to happen. In fact, they will be turning against them. They will be their enemies. In the fine print, the Western world need to know that too much freedom can force anyone to look for who he belongs to once the honeymoon is over. The Western democracy can find itself speeding on the highway of life and accumulating enough speeding tickets to add up to a jail time, if not a tragedy caused by the unethical values, if not God. And that might change, might cause a change to believe in the new world order. That means the new world order will be inevitable. The need of Western democracy to provide justice and equality for all people, while diversity in values is flourishing, can lead competition to open up the gates on all prisoners to run wild, consequently forcing a stereotype judgment on all people based on race, religion, or ethnic backgrounds, thereby leading people into becoming more responsible for the actions of the individuals among them. And that should make them go back to their original organs in the body. Once a civilization loses faith in its police force and teachers, such a nation is destined for failure. It is a sign from God. All people need to see, to believe in the need for a new world order. God never punishes people before warning them. And that's my English letter. Let me go to the Arabic one in Arabic language or the Arabic people. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. من البراهين التي يمر بها الإنسان لمعرفة ذاته ورسالته كانت خبرة أو تجربة لي في جامعة دمشق وأنا في 20 من عمري، عندما طلب مني عميد كلية الآداب الدكتور عادل العوة دراسة وانتقاد نظرية أفلاطون وديكارت والرواقيين وغيرهم حول ينبوع الفلسفة في العقل البشري أو مصدر التفكير. قال العميد لي بعد أن ألقيت تلك المحاضرة أنتقد فيها فلاسفة التاريخ: نحكم على هذه المحاضرة بأنها عبقرية. قد قلت أن فلسفة أفلاطون خاطئة لأنها اعتبرت اللذة هي ينبوع الفلسفة، كما قلت أن فلسفة ديكارت بأن الشك هو ينبوع الفلسفة هي فلسفة خاطئة كذلك، لأن اللذة والشك هما من الينابيع الجافة التي لا تعمر إلا قليلا. فاللذة هي كالغارق في الماء، والشك هو كالخوف من والد جبار يفرض نسبة مستوى الفكر والحركة، مما يعني أن ينبوع الفلسفة أو مصدر الفكر والتفكير هو من خالق كان وقد زرع بذور الفكر في الإنسان قبل ولادته. شعرت وأنا في 20 من عمري بفشل الشيوعية ومستقبل الشرق الأوسط، ولذلك فقد كتبت في كتاب الحدثان الذي نشرته عام 1970 في دمشق، واضعا صورتي بين النجوم في الفضاء الواسع على غلاف الكتاب، كتبت قائلا: لقد كانت هزيمة العرب ضرورة حتمية لإنقاذ العالم من حرب غنائية، بينما نصرتهم غدا التزام جبري لاستمرار الحياة الإنسانية. أود أن أضيف كذلك هنا معاني لبعض من الكلمات التي جاءت في القرآن الكريم وهي كثيرة، كالناقور أو الميكروفون، المرسلات عرفة هي السفن الفضائية أو الأقمار الصناعية، ليلة القدر هي أول ليلة من ليالي 1000 شهر يعمرها رسول من الله. الخنس الجوار الكنس، والمسجد الأقصى المجاور لكنيسة القيامة وحائط المكة، ظلا ذي 3 شعب، واسم رسول اسم ثلاثي برسول، كلمتين في كل اسم هما ظلا لبعضهم البعض. وما أدراك ما الصقر؟ الصقر هي الطائرات التي تحمل من السلاح الذري ما لا يبقي ولا يضر. الواقع والقارعة والحقة هي أحداث تتبع بعضها البعض في عصر النجم الثاقب الطارق الذي سوف يحدث سماء ثامنة. بطبيعة الحال هناك كثيرا من الكلمات والآيات العديدة التي لم يعلم علماء المسلمين لها تأويلا سليما آنذاك. كل ما أود أن أقوله في آخر هذه الرسالة أن شديد القوى كان يوحي لرسوله ثم يستقيم الرسول بخطابه يوما بعد يوم. ما الأهم يجب أن أقوله اليوم هو أن غباء المجرمين المسلمين لن يقف ولن يقف قبل أن يثقوا أنهم كانوا في ضلال وسعر أو جنون لم يعلموا، كما أنهم لن يكفوا قبل أن يظهر الأسد لكي يفروا من أمامه كالحمير المستنفرة التي فرت من قصور وجهالة، كما يقول سبحانه وتعالى في سورة المدثر: إني أرى أن في ضرب فرنسا اليوم جولاي 15 to 16 بهذا الغباء من قبل تونسي مسلم ما يستدعي التحرك السريع لعلاج المرض النفسي والجهالة في نفوس كثير من الجيل الإسلامي الصاعد. والسلام عليكم.